you know, and now she's with Franklin, who again is a complete psychopath. But awesome. I mean, James Frank is awesome. I mean, why is she drawn to these people? Is it that she's searching for something? I mean, what is it?
Looking for love all the wrong place. She, you know, I don't know. I just think she attracts these types of people who, you know, love to see someone who plays the victim all the time. I think when Tara actually gets close to loving someone or gets intrigued by someone, she immediately runs away.
Yeah.
Like we've seen her do it with Sam, we've now seen her do it with James. She's like, oh, I think I kind of like you, I'm gonna go over here. Right. And I think that's an insecurity that she has and this like defense mechanism that she puts up. And I think that's learned from her childhood. Yeah. Because, you know, she has no father around, and usually women who grow up without a man in their life, they usually have some male issues. So, I mean, she's a little unstable right now, but I'm hoping for some stability in the near future.
I mean, speaking of being drawn to disturb people, Sam, like, Sam's family is like pure Maury Povich trash. Not even, like, I mean, like, he needs a DNA test up on this piece, because they are... So why is Sam so intent on helping them? Because they're clearly not well-balanced people. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think Sam is really intent, you know, wants to help his brother. And the family kind of goes along with the brother. And, you know, unfortunately, that's not going to be necessarily the best thing in the end.
Yeah. You know, Dennis, I was on set in, like, I think March, and you and I I was lucky enough to talk to you, and you had created this entire backstory for Russell that was kind of fascinating, because you're a total history buff, right?
Too much time on my hands.
Yeah. So tell me, I mean, if you can share with the audience a little bit of what you sort of created for Russell.
Well, Alan gives us a great skeleton or starting point, and then he encouraged us to go ahead and fill things in. He's incredibly generous that way. And I would write him these long, scary stalker emails where I would say, I think it's really cool if he was alive in 2800 BC, or he was a Celt, or he was a pagan. And I would get these lovely one-sentence responses saying, okay, good, Dennis. But I laid off after a while, but I love doing research, and it doesn't always end up in the actual script, but for us it's really important because it kind of informs how we behave, informs how we think. And it was a great opportunity with this character to, I don't know, create a vampire who had such an ancient way of thinking, a different morality, a different way of relating to
I have no idea, okay, but we're working on something else, but I have yet to actually make her acquaintance.
I mean, speaking of celebrities, how did the Snoop Dogg kind of video come about? Was that...
Honestly, I knew that Snoop was a fan of the show and that he wanted to be on it since the first season. But I am so busy when we're in production. Basically, I heard, oh, they're shooting a Snoop Dogg video this weekend. Oh, and I went, oh, wow, that's cool. And then I saw it on Monday.
What did y'all think of that, the whole cast? What did you guys think of that video?
I loved it. I particularly loved the Sookettes.
They were fantastic. Yeah.
I don't know if any of you know, but there is a porn video version of our show, and I believe the Sookettes in Snoop's video wore the same wig that the porn Eric wore.
It's a very Carol Channing-esque wig. It's very Carol Channing, Hello Dolly. It's lovely. Have you guys heard, I mean, have you guys run into any other celebrities that are hardcore True Blood fans? Because True Blood does attract such loyal fans, like you know, Snoop Dogg. Have you run into any other celebs that have pleaded their allegiance to True Blood?
Well, I haven't run into her, but a friend of mine, it was passed on to me that Elizabeth Taylor likes True Blood.
Oh, really?
My friend is her lawyer, and she likes the show.
Cameo, let's write down Cameo.
That's a pretty neat one.
Like the vampire queen of Lady Town. I don't know what she would be, but...
And Ross is a huge fan of...
All right. Awesome. Nelson, you and Jesus, I mean, that last scene, the last episode of scene between you two was so, I mean, the first scene of you two meeting or like seeing each other outside Merlot was awesome. But I think it's, I mean, is it safe to assume, since it's True Blood, that he's not just a nice nurse in a cute purple polo? Is there more lurking between the surface of Jesus?
Oh no, I guess you have to wait and see.
Oh, you can't go. But has that, you know, that relationship, has that been a fun one to play? Because, you know, finally Lafayette's getting some loving.
Yeah, I mean, normally any love making with Lafayette, there's a financial transaction. But it is good that you see the other side, to where the softer side of Lafayette, to where he's falling for somebody. That softer side is good planning. Yeah.
You know, Deborah Ann, are Hoyt and Jessica, is it ever gonna happen? I mean, like, why can't these crazy kids make it work? I mean, is there a reconciliation in the future at all? Can you tease that?
Well, first of all, can we get up for Jim Perrick? I mean, I always sort of thought that if I did my job, I would know that if everybody in the world fell in love with Hoyt Fortenberry. So if that's true, then I feel really good. But I think, particularly for young people, you have to kind of figure out who you are and learn to love yourself before you can love someone else, really, truly. And I think with the confusion right now of being a vampire, I don't know if Jessica loves herself very much. So we have to wait for that to happen first.
She sort of had like a little bit of a not a bromance, but like a lady romance with Pam a little bit, I feel like in the first couple episodes. That was, yeah. Did you guys have fun with that? I loved that. I kind of want more of that. It was like a little like Charlie's Angels of vampires or something.
It sounds like you're asking for a behind the scenes answer.
Well, that's a secret. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun, and yeah, I think she's sort of Auntie Pam. You know, right now Jessica has no mentor.
How to cut up bodies, Auntie Pam.
Yeah.
Always here to help.
Totally. Kristen, this is my question that I've been thinking about this all season. Do you think Eric is he more loyal to, if you could choose between Pam or Sookie, who would he choose?
Oh, jeez. Well, it's a different relationship because, you know, I am his progeny, his child, and Sookie is his infatuation, so I think he'd take choice C, all of the above.
Okay. All right. For the fans out there, we're going to take questions from you all, so in a few minutes. So if you want to start lining up, I know there's probably a lot of you, so I don't know where the microphone is, but start lining up somewhere. But Charlene, is there anything that you haven't seen yet on the TV version of True Blood that you are dying for Alan to bring to the screen?
I'm looking forward to meeting Sookie's great-grandfather.
Have you had a favorite episode of True Blood so far? Or is there one that you really thought, I love this one? This one captured what I was trying to do?
I Will Rise Up.
Yeah? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that was amazing. But then I find something to love in every episode.
Yeah, totally. Joe. So, I mean, when I talked to we talked a little bit about, like, if you come on True Blood, you know you're going to have to be naked. And it's just a given. And you sort of talked about the...
You're going to like this weekend's episode.
But you told me that you're inducted into the Brotherhood of the Sock on the show. Can you kind of...